bingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da.
Just subscribed for 28 months. No wailing.
Hello, 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 hello. I literally lost track of time and I was like, it's 7 minutes. But hello, welcome in. How's everyone doing? I mean, apart from the obvious doom and gloom, how are we all doing? Hello. Oh, why is my mix-up showing as... Why is that doing that? That's... Oh, what am I talking about? I literally had a resub. Ignore me. I thought it wasn't reset. Anyway, Arthur, congrats on getting first. Welcome in. How are you? Emmy, thank you for the 28 months. That's so many months. How are you? Welcome in. You tried. Matt, welcome in. Thank you for lurking. I read your name earlier and I nearly was like, oh, Bob. Because your name is Fresno Boob. It's like, Bob. Then I was like, no. Bob? Who the fuck is Bob? I don't know what's wrong with me. Emmy, thank you for lurking. Alana, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, how are we all doing? It's been a lot the past couple of days. It's truly been a lot. I don't even know what to say. Maybe I just won't say anything. But y'all, the thing that kept me going yesterday was something I got in the mail. Well, no, not in the mail. It was a delivery. That's how you feel? So valid, Arthur. Nutmeg, welcome in. How are you? You're doing fine. You kind of hate everything? Yeah, I feel that. This is what I got delivered to me yesterday. I have been waiting for this for, I think, a year. Like, I think I ordered it a year ago. And there was this whole thing where I ordered it from one company and then that company went under. And I thought I wasn't gonna get one. And then Miu found a website that still had them for sale because it had passed the pre-order period, so I thought I wouldn't be able to get one. So true. Oh my god! So I thought I wouldn't be able to get one, and then yeah, I found that site thanks to Mew, and it shipped in August, and it arrived to me yesterday, because I got it shipped via boat. So yeah, this is Hwatung from Heaven Official's Blessing. He is a ghost king. So yeah, but there's so many little details I love in this. So like I love the skull at his foot with the cracked head. I love that he's got like a cup of dice in his hand, because this is from a scene where he's like gambling. I also there's literally butterflies all over this, because his like power is like he kills people with butterflies. So there's like obviously the big butterfly here, but then there's like a little butterfly on his necklace. There's like butterflies on his like wrist cuffs. Oh, come on, hello. And then like on the back. Oh. Oh. On the back of the chair there's a butterfly, and then there's another little butterfly there, and on the sides as well. Like there's just so many lovely little details to it, and I love it. If you wonder what I spend my sub money on, the money you give me. I'm kidding, by the way. But yeah, this is my figure, and I'm very happy it's here finally. Especially because like it's a lot of money. I'll just say it's very much a lot of money. In fact, can I find out how much it was? I can't remember. Amanda, welcome in. Thank you for being in the room. Yeah, so this was $323. Including shipping protection, because I was like stressed. I've never ordered from the company I ordered from before, and it was coming from Japan, so I was like, I'm gonna get shipping protection. So yeah, $323 US, but then there was also 56 pounds of customs I had to pay. So yeah, this was a lot of money, and I was so worried about it, but it turned up and everything's good. So if you want a figure website to order from, I would very much recommend Solaris Japan. They were really good. So yeah, that's Hwatung. And if you've not watched Heaven Official's Blessing, what on earth are you doing? Go and watch it after my stream. Chelsea, Angie, welcome in. How are you both? Yeah, what's everyone been up to? How have you been, what's the word? What's your self-care been the past day? 2 days? You know, what have we been engaging in? What have we been rotting and doing? That's what I want to know. I have been rewatching Arcane because season 2 comes out on Saturday, and I literally forgot every single thing that happened in that show. I'm kidding. I didn't forget everything, but I forgot a lot of things. And I'm actually really glad that I'm rewatching it, because there's so many bits of it that I just totally forgot. I think because, I don't know, I feel like the first few episodes didn't really grip me. I got really gripped by the end of it. I was mostly just there for the animation at the beginning. The only thing I'll say about this week is I haven't looked at social media at all in the past 2 days. This is one of those times where I literally can't. It's probably everyone sniping each other anyway. Yeah, I've been on social media. It has been a lot of people playing the blame game, and saying, "Oh, it's the people who voted Green's fault. Oh, it's this, it's that." And instead of actually looking at what the problem really is, and the problem really is that people don't want to vote for the Democratic Party. Because their policies are dog water. And they're not, what's the word? Approachable. I was talking to James last night about it as well, and it was like, the thing that's really interesting is that, like, towards the tail end of the campaign for the Democrats, they were wheeling out celebrities left, right, and center. They were like, "Oh my God, we've got Scarlett Johansson, we've got Beyonce, we've got and it's like, that is really unapproachable, because the people who are voting right now, the people who were the angriest, and the people who were the most swayable, are people who are poor, people who are struggling, people who are on the breadline. People in poverty. Those are the ones who you could have swayed over because they just want change. They don't give a rat's ass that some fucking millionaire living in LA is telling you to vote for the Democrat Party. This isn't 2005. You need to change your tact. The Republicans were out there going door to door, talking to people. That's a big part of it. And also, the other part is that there was no fucking difference between her and Joe Biden. And everyone was at their wits' end with Joe Biden, and she went, "I hear you. I'm gonna still stick by his policies. I'm just like Joe Biden. I would not have done anything differently." So, yeah. They ran a terrible campaign. As they always do. They put their heads in the sand. They need to I said this in Hassan's chat. I actually said something in Hassan's chat. I was brave. I put my big girl pants on. They need to change. You know how I've forgotten what the Democrats' animal is, but how they have their animals. They need to change theirs to a fucking ostrich, because the amount of head in sand they have is unbelievable. They do not understand their voter base at all. Like, there's so many young men who are just completely disillusioned and listen to all these podcast bros who believe everything they say because they have charisma. And they're like, "Oh yeah, everything that's wrong with the world is democracy and DEI." And like, there is nothing. There's barely anything that makes them want to go to the other side. Oh. It's infuriating. Chris, welcome in. How are you? Been playing a lot of Brotato, which is my brainless roguelike game. Brotato. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that one. I actually got sent. I'm gonna play this next week. I wanted to play some Metaphor this week, but I think next week we'll maybe do an hour or something of this game that I got sent. Let me find it. What's it called? Ba 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 dum. Ah, there it is. This game called Windblown, and it looks kind of like well, it kind of runs like a Hades kind of vibes, but it has multiplayer, which I thought was interesting. So we'll give that a go next week, I think. And also, if anyone wants to join me in playing it, I actually have some extra Steam keys, so. But yeah, I was mainlining Hades on my holiday. I was really enjoying Hades after I was mainlining Hollow Knight. So I'm really into the roguelite kind of vibe at the moment. I've been on social media since Tuesday night. That's really valid. I think because I'm kind of like, I'm not as, it's obviously not my country. I obviously feel very upset about it all. And it's like, I know it's going to have a lot of ramifications worldwide, but because it's like, I'm a little bit disconnected to it versus you lot who live there. I have been kind of just seeing what's been going on and what people are thinking. I've just been kind of paying attention to what Hassan has been saying. And like, I agree so much with what he said. And it literally baffles, like, it baffles me that like people don't listen to him. Because he's so right. He's literally been talking about it all year and the Democrat campaign and stuff like that. And I think one of the biggest mistakes the Democrats made was when he had, I can't remember who he had, but he had someone who was kind of, I think it was someone who didn't know who they wanted to vote for at the DNC, and they kicked him out. And it was like, that was a big turning point, I think. I'm going to take all the wrong lessons from this and move farther to the right. Yep. Because they think that the thing that I think I saw people were saying was that people think they're too left. But it's not because they are too left. It's because they were running a campaign on human rights issues and going on and on and on about them. Like, they ran a campaign on abortion rights, essentially. But people who are on the breadline they care about the economy. And their economy policy was dreadful. But they're gonna just go, oh, we were too left? Okay, let's go more to the right then. Now we'll see if the Democrats will actually take accountability or if they'll blame the voters. They're already blaming voters. It's a joke. The world response to Trump's presidency seems way more intense than in 2016. I know there was a lot of drama in 2016, but this feels like on a different level. Well, not big. That's because he has the policies he was running on are way more fascist than the last time. And he is also not theoretically, if he doesn't change the Constitution, if he doesn't throw the Constitution out of the window, this is his last term. So he can get away with anything. When he won in 2016, it was his first term, and politicians, presidents, are generally more, not conservative as in like right-leaning. Conservative as in they don't push the boat as much in their first term, as they do in their second. So that's why this feels so much worse as well, is because like he's got nothing to lose. I'm okay. I agree with everything you're saying, TBH. It's so annoying and frustrating. It is. It is. It's like... everything is hindsight, but people were saying all these issues before. This hasn't been like, oh, I wish we'd noticed this. It's like people were sounding alarms for months. Hassan has been going on about this for months. That guy Mike from PA has been going on about Pennsylvania for months. I don't like that guy Mike from PA, by the way. He was on Hassan's stream and he was so obnoxious. He came on like, hey, I'm Mike from PA. You can find me at... I was like, shut the fuck up. I blocked him on Twitter because he was so annoying to me. But he was right. Like, PA was such an important place. And it was like, everyone has been sounding alarms and they did nothing. I was stuck in the subway recently and some guy got really mad and blamed it all Joe Biden and the Democrats. Oh my god. Oh my god. The subway's fault, it's all to do with Joe Biden. Most when you're fighting for scraps, you don't really think about human rights, cultural issues, so why would they care about what the Democrats would say? Exactly. Exactly. Like, they weren't... Their economy's piece, they could have gone way more socialist with. They were actually quite close to... They were very right with their economy stuff. But they didn't... They weren't as, like, publicly going on about it. So people were just like, well, I don't care. But also, Republicans who voted for Trump do not understand what tariffs are. Because he's been going on about tariffs, and everyone who voted for him is like, yeah, woo, tariffs. And tariffs are going to destroy the economy. Because it's the companies in America who are paying the tariffs. It's not the companies in China. It's the companies in America. And then who is that going to fall on? The consumer. Because the companies are going to have to raise their prices because of these tariffs. And who pays those prices? The consumer. The people who are earning, I think I read less than 360,000 a year are the ones who are really gonna get fucked by it all. And they're the ones saying they're going, woo, tariffs! I think the average voter cares way more about economy and inflation than anything else. Yeah. The average voter in America, like the average voter, and I'm not saying this is what you are, but the average voter is very selfish and cares about their personal issues more than anything else. And the personal issues that people are struggling with right now is no money and how they can't afford eggs. Because America has a very individualist thinking on the whole. And I think that is what will eventually destroy things in America, is how individualist it is over there. Community is very important. Bernie Sanders called them out about it and they doubled down and paraded Bernie. Yes! Yes! Like, he... like, there are certain things I don't like that Bernie has said, you know? Like, he... For how socialist he is, he's quite, like, there's some things he gets really wrong about, like, racial issues. But he is open to learning about it, which, like, I appreciate, you know. But he think about what we could have had if he ran in 2016. He probably would never have got in. Because America is like, oh, communism! Send them to the stake! There's a communist! Ah, drown, witch! But just think about it, especially because back then also in the UK we had Jeremy Corbyn, and I think about what we could have had if Jeremy Corbyn won in, I think it was 2017, every day. He's one of the politicians I actually like. He doesn't get everything right, but he's one of the few politicians in the UK that I'm like, that's my homie. Like, he was fighting apartheid in South Africa. He's just always been, I get really upset thinking about it. And now we've got this fucking Oh, this man, Keir Starmer. Although, I did see a tweet that made me giggle. I don't know if you'll find it. You probably won't find this funny because it's more about UK politics. Because I hate Keir Starmer. But I saw this tweet that was like, where is it? Tiny silver lining. He's going to give Starmer a nickname. And someone did a tweet that was like, and I call him Little Ken Starmer, very small man, loses his wedding ring a lot. He says to me, no wedding ring, by the way. Mr. President, my father was a tool maker. Folks, I know a tool when I see one. That sent me, but that's just because I hate Keir Starmer. Oh my god, hey Mike from PA, he literally was driving me mental. When I was at the barbershop yesterday, the lady who cut my hair seemed kind of on edge. It's like you can feel the intensity even out in public. Well, yeah, but it's gonna really fuck up smaller businesses. It's such a... Just gonna copy the Republicans now and people will just vote for the Republic. Yeah. Yeah. Because the Democrats are gonna copy Republican policy, but they're not gonna do the work that Republicans do to get to their voter base because they don't understand how they do it. It's insane to me how they can literally vote against their best interests. Yeah. You think people are really easily manipulated? I don't even know if it's that they're easily manipulated. It's that... it's that the Republicans have destroyed... well, even the Democrats have probably also been involved in it, but the government has destroyed education in America. Like, I saw a stat that was like 50% or something of Americans are under grade 5 reading level. And there's like a staggering amount of people who are illiterate. So, like, people are... The government is keeping people uneducated. And that's why people are very easy to to be made to think something is good when it isn't. Because they don't understand, because they don't have the education for it, because they haven't been allowed to have the education for it. Which is very... It's very sad. There's a lot of people out there who are gonna think that they've just won the lottery. Here comes the flaming homosexual. Freezy, welcome in. There's a lot of people who are gonna feel like they've just won the lottery now that Trump's in, because they think he is fighting for them, but he is fucking them. Like, there's so many people who are Latino or Latin who have voted for him, and he is going to deport so many people in their family because they thought his economy policy was great. And it's like you're cannibalizing yourselves because they don't have the education, because they're not, like, they don't have access to it. It's very sad. I feel very, I'm between two minds of, like, being like, I do, like, it's not that I feel sorry for people who voted Trump, but I feel sad for, I don't know, like, the lack of I don't even know how to explain how it makes me feel, because it's like, it's gonna be their own comeuppance. It's fucking karma for them. They're what is the thing about eating faces? Oh, leopards eating faces, or ate my face, or whatever. It's literally gonna be leopards ate my face. Yeah, I never thought leopards would eat my face, yeah. Thank you, Angie. And it's like... It's a sad state of affairs. I don't feel sad for the people who voted for him, but it is a sad state of affairs that they're thinking everything is going to be great under this guy, when actually it's going to be so much worse. Never understand putting money over people's rights. Well, it's not for there is a selfishness to it, obviously, Arthur, but it's also, it's more about a lot of the people who are, so like, there's two ends of the spectrum. There's people who put money over people's rights because they want more money and they want to hoard wealth, and those are evil people. There's people who put money over people's rights because they can't afford to feed themselves. And they're the largest voter base, and they're the ones who have voted for him thinking that this is going to be the change, but it's not. But it's everyone is so disillusioned with everything. Media literacy is an all-time low, yeah, because they don't... I learned media literacy through doing English and history at school. Well, no, I learned media literacy in English. So, like, if someone has a reading level that's below grade 5, then they haven't even learned media literacy, essentially. And then I learned, like, source understanding, like, source analysis when I was in history. But yeah. Never thought... Oh, yeah, I read that. Did you see the video of the street vendor? It was like, yeah, increased tariffs make China foot the bill. Oh. Was it the one that was, like... The guy was like, no, we are footing the bill. And the guy didn't understand it. And then he brought some other guy in who explained it and then just walked off. Is that the video you're talking about? This is your livelihood. Do you not literally, there's so many people who don't understand. And it's because, like, again, it goes back to education, because no one's been taught how taxes work. It was that one? Okay. Yeah, it's just, it's very sad. The thing that's really been pissing me off over the last couple days, and, like, this is because I've been on social media, but I, like, have I would say I probably have an addiction to social media, but it's more just, like, I have an addiction to, like, seeing people's thoughts. And just seeing, like, how things kind of devolve. I don't know. But the thing that has really been driving me up the wall the past couple of days is people from the UK and people from Europe who are going, oh, look at America! They're, what is wrong with them? Oh, I can't believe they voted for Trump! What's going on? They are so dumb! As if Europe isn't on a massive swing to the far right. As if the UK didn't have the Tories in power for over 10 years, including having fucking Boris Johnson, who is just eating Trump. Eton being Eton College, not Eton as in eating. We literally voted for Brexit in this country. Why are you laughing at Americans when this country is just as bad? It drives me. Eating mess, having the mess, so true. No governmental vor. Thank you for clarification. You know, I could go for some vor of the government. Eat the rich. But yeah, that's my thoughts on everything. And I feel very sad for you all. I'm like I'm so sorry that this is how things have gone. I'm just really hoping that he doesn't destroy the Constitution and that his party hold him a bit like... I know people, like, there is a lot of doomerism, but I really kind of hope that there's at least people in the party that will go, maybe calm down a bit. Because as much as Republicans are generally quite, there are some more normal ones. I saw someone say in Hassan's chat, do you think people outside of the US should have a say in their elections? I kind of... I think that is silly. But I kind of get the viewpoint of that because the US has such a widespread, like, this is going to affect the whole planet. So I get that line of thinking, but I do think it's silly because, like, it's not your country. Why would I have a say in who runs America when it doesn't? It affects me in some ways, but it doesn't. Like, I live in Scotland, but I get like feeling like that. Me thinking next year I'm getting on insurance and getting gender affirming care. Oh, Arthur. I mean, at least still try, because things do take time to come through. You know? Like, laws do take time. So you might sneak in there before they end it all. Because, like, there was stuff that came in under Biden that had been done by Trump's government. And people were blaming Biden for it. Classic. And, like, in the UK, we just had a thing where, we gave back, islands in the Indian Ocean. I've forgotten. Was it Mauritius? Or was it the Maldives? I think it was the Maldives. Oh no, it was Mauritius. Yeah, the UK announced that it was giving back some islands to Mauritius. That the UK have had control over for a long time. Except they're not giving it up because their deal still includes having a UK base there. But the thing that was so funny about this to me was that this was a thing that actually came in under the Conservative government somehow. The Conservatives approved of this. But this came in like last month. And the guy who literally drafted it all went, I can't believe the Labour government is doing this. And there's the Tory guy who literally made the whole thing happen. I was like, what is wrong with these people? Yeah. Definitely try. My county's blue, so I'm hoping I have a wee chance. Yeah, at least give it a go. Spider-Man meme on himself, literally. It was like, what are you talking about? The other funny thing was David Lammy, who is the UK Foreign Secretary. Yeah, he's the Foreign Secretary. He is an absolute... Oh, he's just an absolute numpty. He was, he tweeted something like, congratulations to Trump on your victory. The UK has no greater friend than the US. Blah, blah. In 2017, he literally tweeted, if Trump comes to the UK, I will be out protesting on the streets. He is a racist KKK and Nazi sympathizer. Like... He's literally... He's... Someone tweeted, what a walk back. Hope you greased your throat before all this gawking. That's fucking incredible. Trump's own VP hated him in 2016, 2017. Yeah. Fuck JD Vance. But also, it's the way people just flop for any amount of power. It is very embarrassing. How's your new game going, Freezy? I saw you start posting trails? Trails? I think it's trails. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm so sick of smiling on camera like, if you're hateful, say it with your chest. If you don't give a shit, say it. Stop acting. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Those are my thoughts and opinions. And I'm sad. Yeah. Shall we get into the game? Actually, I ordered 4 K-pop albums and 500 sleeves for cards for £18. Because the company I use for my Korean address have this like deal site for their members where you can get things really cheap. So I was literally getting albums for like £3. A few of them I already had, but I was like, I'll get the albums for the photo cards. And yeah, I got 500 sleeves, which I probably don't need 500 sleeves, but they were like 63p a pack. Trails in the Sky FC First the Trail series is very charming. I can tell the world building is about to go crazy. Ooh, that sounds good. Is it a remake? I feel like I saw something about that one being the first one being remade or something. No worries, Alana. Have a good lurk. I just realized I never booted up the game. I normally boot up the game before stream, but I forgot today. There's a remake coming in 2025. Okay. Maybe I'll wait for that then. Are they turn-based? Tactical battle systems? Like Fire Emblem? Oh my god. Every encounter is like a little Fire Emblem game. That's interesting. I had no idea. That's good to know, because I love some tactical stuff. I still keep thinking about trying to play a Fire Emblem game on stream. But I just don't know. Okay, why am I here? Oh, I spent like a really long time 2 weeks ago working on a glamour. Or no, not working on a glamour, but trying to figure out how, like, I was really struggling with my glamour chest and stuff. But I made, what did I make? Well, I made this. I thought this was cute for like a basic Heavensward thing. I was like, that's kind of slay. Yeah, I spent a lot of time just trying to organize my inventory. It's not super, well, it's still not very organized, but I was trying. I was trying to get rid of shit. It didn't really work, but yeah. Fire Emblem is meant to be played in bed. I fear, honestly, you're so right. Like, on your Switch, with your head so close to the map, that's the best way to play Fire Emblem. Okay. Where? Okay. Yeah, there's like there's I think a couple older Fire Emblem games on the Nintendo Switch Online stuff. Oh my god, did y'all see, by the way, that Nintendo did announce that the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible and will have Switch Online? Big news. I mean, I think most people expected it, but big news. Kuganes. Jesus. Yes, real Switch 2 news. They also did say that it is the news is definitely coming out before March. Still. Like, they already announced that, like, months ago, but they reaffirmed it, saying, yeah, we're still planning on announcing it before March, I think. Let me double check that. Yeah. There's no change in plans to announce the Switch's successor by the end of March 2025. So, yeah. It's very exciting. I'm a silly guy. What does that mean? Backwards compatible, Arthur, means that you can play your Switch games on the Switch too. Like the physical game cartridges, you can still take them out of your Switch and put them into your Switch too. Which Nintendo are generally very good for. The Switch is the first time that wasn't really possible. But that's because literally no one had a Wii U, so it wasn't important to them. I think I was one of 5 people who owned one. But yeah, the Wii U, you could play Wii games on it. The Wii, you could play GameCube games on it. I feel like all their IPs have had games come out recently. They have. But I feel like it's been more the smaller titles from the IPs. Like, with Mario, we've had a lot of, like, we've had remakes of Mario games, and then also, like, the Mario and Luigi game, which has just come out. But those are, like, the lesser known titles. And we've also had, that new Zelda game, but that's like a top-down Zelda. It's not like one of their kind of AAA Zeldas. Although I did get that for my dad for my birthday, and he was playing on holiday and really enjoyed it. So I was like, yes! But, launch title predictions. I think Metroid is going to be a launch title. That's what I'm thinking. What Nintendo normally do, like, one big fan favorite game as a launch title and then a bunch of random shite. Like, do you remember 1-2 Switch and stuff like that? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Animal Crossing, I don't think there's going to be an Animal Crossing for a while, Arthur, because the gap between the 3DS Animal Crossing and the Switch Animal Crossing was like 8 years. Liz, welcome in. How are you? Stormblood. Jesus. You think an Odyssey type will come out? Yeah, I think that will be one of the first 2 years of the Switch too. There'll be a 3D Mario. We are talking about the next Switch, yeah. Liz being present for a 14 stream, what timeline are we in? Now they did Pocket Camp complete, so they get to reset the clock. Yeah. Yeah. I think there will be one coming, but I think it'll be maybe 3 years in with Animal Crossing. 2032. I'm thinking like 2027, 2028 maybe. Also, Amanda, you joke about Persona 6, but Nintendo did put out a thing. So, like, they had, I think this is from their financial report. And one of the things they were working on is strengthening their relationship with software publishers. And on that list was Atlas. and also Sega. So basically they were on there twice. So, also on there, very interestingly to me, was FromSoft. And I'm like, can you imagine having a Switch that has really good good quality graphics, and you can play Elden Ring on it? That would be bananas. I think a new 3D Mario is inevitable, and I'm excited. Me too. I'm very excited for a new 3D Mario. I'm buying that freaking Pocket Camp Switch game. I think third-party launch titles are definitely a possibility. I think so too. I think so too. Hopefully they're not like really shitty ones, but yeah, I think third-party will be now, because I think Nintendo have seen the worth of third-party from the Switch, because there's been so many like really good third-party games for them. Mobile Elden Ring on a Nintendo console, watch out Steam. Like, that would be cool. Can't wait to hook up to my Nintendo alarm. Oh. Yeah, from the rumors I've seen, and I've seen a lot of rumors about the Switch, but the persistent thing I'm seeing is that it's like comparable to a PS4 in terms of like technology and graphics. And like PS4 is still really good. I think for a portable console, I think that that's like really good. And I'm excited about it. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvalin, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Othard were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you're in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveller seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Othard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should seek first our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty, lest you forget. I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvalin, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiukaze hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course! Surely you did not think I travelled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart? Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the navigator watch over you and keep you. Kat, welcome in. How are you? That's super impressive. Yeah, I agree. If it is, and it has been the ever-present rumor that it has like PlayStation 4 capabilities or style capabilities, I think that's really cool, because I think, like, yeah, the PlayStation 4 is like old, obviously, but there is not a massive difference between the PS4 and the PS5. Like, the loading times are a lot faster. And like there's ray tracing and stuff like that, but graphic wise I wouldn't say there's a massive difference. So I think for a portable console that's fine, and it's really good. You ate too much? What were you eating? Right then, to the hostelry. After you.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
Okay, Dorothy.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
Is he blind?
And you are?
Because his glasses are giving the Three Blind Mice and Shrek.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion.
No one's naked.
I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Alfie is shook. I beg your
Have I
pardon.
offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes.
Oh my god, look at
Twould be decidedly
Tataru.
reckless
She
to
looks
say any more.
raging.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugane is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. But
Actually.
in this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Okay. I think once you switch over to PS5, the loading times is a big thing, but without it, I never found it much of an issue. I agree, Liz. I I was playing like a month and a half ago or something. I loaded up Ghost of Tsushima on my PS4 because I have my PS4 in my living room now. So I was like, I'm gonna play it on the couch, and I was like, oh my god, these loading times. You know, what is it? There's that like meme of like the worm that is like wasting away. That was me with the loading times. I was like, ugh. But also on holiday, because I took my Switch on holiday and I was playing it, and I was only playing Hollow Knight and Hades, and it was so slow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what's happened to my Switch? Why is this so slow? I feel like it's got worse. I don't understand it. Olives, garlic bread, steamed skinned potatoes, beef skewer, wine. Nice. The way I bought a needle yesterday because I was stressing, I can't stop playing with it. Oh, I keep seeing that on TikTok. They're literally really trying to get me to buy one, and it's making me not want to buy one. Liz, if you're looking for one, look on TikTok shop. Because that's where I keep seeing it. Where's my instant gratification? Exactly. I was watching someone play Hollow Knight on Switch recently. It was so slow. I don't know what, like, it didn't used to be that slow. Like, it's a recent development. I don't know if there's been an update or something to the system that's made it, like, so slow. But Hades was really bad as well. Like, it literally got, like, when I opened the game, it got stuck at the midway loading point for so long. I thought there was something wrong with my game. TikTok shop scares me. It also scares me. I have bought, I think, 2 things from it, maybe. Because they had deals for makeup stuff. But what I normally do is if I see something on TikTok that I want to buy, I'll go to the company's actual website. Because I don't want to give TikTok that money. Gives me Temu vibes, yeah. You must be Delilah Hope, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Pants. Stealer of Pants. Whose pants did I steal? If some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I knew it. May I say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, my lady. I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I should make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way. If you'd be so good as to follow me. I love how Delilah is now being introduced like she's Daenerys Targaryen. What's that person slaying? I think the mayor from Stardew wrote that. Lewis. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. You are now standing in Tenkonto? Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deducted, makes reference to the Aetheryte, which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those in Charlatan, yet I trust that its function is identical. Wait, where is... Oh yeah, I didn't even realize how different it was. That's cool. A diplomat and a scholar. Wonders will never cease. Oh my god, he is roasting Alfie. Far Eastern Aetheryte technologies have a long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example was constructed by the Oni Shishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune if you like. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the Aetheryte. Come, come, let us move along. The markets are next. Oh, there's a subbing bell. Let me just give Shib some shit. Because I thought I gave her more, but I clearly didn't. Let me give her all this meat. Why do I have more paint? What was I doing? Okay, that's better. That's a lot better. Me every time I stream. Let me sort my inventory. We've arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane, Kugane Dori. Kugane, as you're doubtless aware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So, in this prosperous port where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Hehehe, now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh-ho, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Besties! Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, you are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Kaiten. Kaiten? Pray allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated, as he says. I'm Kaiten of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honour to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, I accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured your Eorzean Gil are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. God, if only everywhere you went would allow you to use any currency. That would be my utopia. Arms, armour, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. This music is so hasteful. I love it. I love the way it's like the theme, but it just sounds so different. If we may pause here for a moment. This road leads to the Ichin-gai, the district in which Ichin or foreigners are permitted to reside. It's like Gaijin. Would this also be where the foreign assemblies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations after all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Sekisegumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I've seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation. Though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. What? Cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorous lot. Why, I recall one instance when a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of his Sekisegumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Ugh, I don't want to even think about that. So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves, in the manner of the late Telechi Adelaide. Jesus Christ! He's killing himself. I don't know what my fringe is doing today. Oh, how I amuse myself, but we must carry on. I have yet to show you the Galilean consulate. It's so nice, Kugane, my beloved. I was very excited for coming here just for, like, the vibes. Oh, y'all want to see a book I got today? Oh, it's back to front. Let me, Look, it's so pretty. It's volume 2 of Peerless. I haven't read volume 1, so don't ask me what it's about. It's pretty. Festus, like Uncle Fester. Imagine your name being Festus. I think I would quit. This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you'd find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs. All of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. Okay. There is oh so much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district. But you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. There's an ad starting soon. Adders, I appreciate you. Ooh, this is cool. Oh yeah, this was the buildings that I was saying were like more European style, right? Yeah. And then it reminded me of Tokyo Station. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne.
Our thaumaturgists took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
Alfie really hates his ass.
Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have
Oh, it's
both come to
Rugadan.
Kugane.
I've been reading that as Rogadan.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map. We are here in Kugane, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha.
Yansha?
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
What? What the fuck is the Confederacy?
Said maritime collective is
Oh.
known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll.
Politics here are
as
very
the
interesting.
Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm
Oh my god, I just noticed that like lion thing at the top. Oh my god, Mount Fuji?
At which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
Oh.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
I want you to know Hope is lying at my feet and she is so round.
No wonder they
Just-
struggle to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find out still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
I can't go with him. Why is he grinning like that? He's scary. I'm gonna look at that on the actual map. Ah, okay, I see. So what's over here? There's so much more in this game than just Eorzea. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you don't really... I don't remember if they give you, like, the middle bit at the beginning. Or if that just opened to me recently. But it's like, whoa. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed by as placing ourselves in Lord Lorito's debt. Did I just say debt? Debt. We must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamegan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Don't think there's any difference, is there? I guess we'll take casting. I don't expect to be a healer. Thank you for lurking, Liz. About no punches. It would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up, and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tataru would seem best suited to the task of organising our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alice and I will take those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Okay, Mr. Fucking hell. Jesus. He's like 12. How is he doing that? Wow, Ishtola warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Looks like it's you and me, Delilah. Let's step outside and talk about where to start. Wow, Alphina's sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. Oh. I need to view it? Okay. Oh, the key item. Oh, God, I'm lost. Help. I'm jumping. Looks more like them than they do, honestly. He can make a living doing this. Ah, sorry. No time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku on something? Onsen. That was it. It's so pretty here. Oh. Let me just take the crystal. I do think it's really cool how they do like the shards differently in each place. Ooh, cool. Oh, is this like men and then women? Come on, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes, there is naught that the mystical waters of the Bokaisen hot springs cannot heal. Oh, what is that in your hand? You seek this aura and Rugadin, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons, past or present. Please, we came all the way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion. We have ever long honoured their wishes. Only the Seki Segumi may demand otherwise. I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kotokaze, was it? Karaku's like data protection. Welcome, traveller. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality delivered, but the other day. Ah, an Ori shinobi and a Rugadan samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some few of mine own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, do not be offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea, the doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet. I see, and you are familiar with the ways of the Hingashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own. Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Kugane is open to Ichin. We are equally hospitable to all, or if I must speak more plainly, yes, I can help you. But if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. I'm trying to do something with my chair. Okay, that's a bit better. As you wish. The two individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I'll provide you with the name of the captains if you like. You've been a great help, Mistress Kokukaze. I'm sure we'll come back for that wine sometime. We would welcome your custom, miss. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest, and we'll meet here when we've finished, alright? Good luck. I don't know what is going on, but I've had such a sore back recently. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's over there, okay. It's like right on my lower back, I don't know. Should I have been sleeping funny or sitting funny? I don't know. I'm old. Whoa. Are there any on the roof? I didn't come up here when I was exploring. I didn't even know there was an up here. Oh! Oh! Wow, okay. There's one. You ask me if I've seen this Ori woman and this Ryugen samurai? The woman is unknown to me, but the man is not. He was for Doma, but I could not help him. We travel solely between here and Rats at Han. It'd be an unreasonable detour. Yes, a Vrugiden gentleman did approach me. He wanted to charter a ship to take him across the Ruby Sea. The mad devil. I sent him away, like all the others before him. The woman, nay, I know her not. Okay. Oh, up. Oh, is it on that big boat? Maybe? Oh wait, I could have just got... I could have just gone this way. Okay. I don't... How do... Oh, I need to go up there. Okay. I'm not used to this area yet. Don't know where the fuck I'm going. Passengers? No, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now we only transport goods. I told this to Samurai and sent him on his way. The woman... If it is a woman you seek, the pleasure houses have plenty. Wow, that's a bit rude. How did it... Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. What the hell was that I just got? Oh. Oh, that's cool. What the fuck is that? What is that? Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait, I've just remembered. There was someone on my list I forgot to visit. Kyodo. He is a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around? Oh my god. What? Hello? What on earth? What? What? Why do you stare? You have business with me? Lisa's so sure. By the 12, a talking fish. Yes, yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Ichin. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in a proper manner. Sorry, I've never met a... Let's start again. You're Kyoto, right? My name is Lise, and this is Delilah. We're looking for some friends of ours. I see, I see. Both those ones I know well. I helped them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, yes, this would not be a problem for you. I could charter a ship this very day, but the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? How much is it? I'm loaded. I didn't think to bring any money, but surely Tataru will let us take whatever we need from the science coffers, right? We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under the cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on the Tazogari Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring Benny Gill, yes? It's about time our luck changed. Alpha and the others will be thrilled. I love when you go to new areas in this game and I feel like you just keep you're just constantly unlocking new maps. It's so fun to me. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains at the southern piers. Several recognised Gotetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Othard. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Yes, it was the same story for us, and then you'll never believe what happened. So this Gyodo claims to have aided both Gotetsu and Yugiri? How fortuitous. Not the word I would have chosen, Master Alphino. Stupid's what I'd call it. How can you agree to his price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming what it was in the first place? Yes, that too was a misstep on their part, but it is not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brethren are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained as scheming moneylenders, even eager to turn a profit from one's misfortune. Everyone else we questioned stated that Gosetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's just possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yugiri once he'd found a willing captain. But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you're being deceived. Do not forget that there are parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary to your own. The Viceroy was once a spy herself, as I recall. I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. And what better way to do so than by delivering her the heads of foreign insurgents? Fine, you may be right about him, but if Gyojo's working for the Empire, who's to say he didn't try the same trick on Yugiri and Gosetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are, and if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if he holds up his end of the bargain, we'll have nothing to worry about, will we? But if he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him till he tells us the truth. That's so violent. So if it's a trap, we'll spring it and deal with the consequences. I like the way you think. Very well. We should prepare for the worst. Totaro will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercations at all costs. Even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you, the Sekisegumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons, or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? To review, Lise, Delilah and I will meet with Gyojo as planned. Alphino will keep watch from a distance, ready to provide support in the likely event that Gyojo attempts to betray us to the Imperials or whomever else. Should that happen, you and Lise will subdue him, and together we will make our escape. As our actions will surely draw the attention of the Sekisegumi, we will evade them with Alphino's assistance and return here with our prisoner. Does that meet with everyone's approval? Of course, these precautions will be for naught if Gyojo does not play us for fools, but we shall see. To the bridge. This is so silly. Excuse me. I feel like there's a lot of weird politics in this area in the game, which I think is really interesting. I love like weird dynamics in politics and fantasy. Make for very interesting world building. Oh god. Not a solo duty. Oh god. Our would-be ally is nowhere to be seen. Make ready, Delilah. Something smells fishy. God damn it, Alice. Not fishy.
He's late.
What an interesting noise.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now.
Is he a catfish? Is he like a lucky catfish? Because he's like got the bell.
Enough. Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
The ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another.
You rat.
To me. These ones are for Doma.
What the f- Just like, fuck me.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes, yes. Just business.
Uh-huh.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Jesus!
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
That's ridiculous. Surely there's more to it. That feels like not very much for a solo duty. What the hell's that noise? As expected, the Sekisegumi have caught our scent. Since fighting them is out of our question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading their patrols as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make your escape. Okay, oh god, okay. Am I about to do some stealth in this game? Oh! Oh! How do I use— oh my god. Where the fuck are the smoke bombs? What? 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 Where are the smoke bombs? I'm so lost. Where are the smoke bombs? Oh, they're on my screen. Jesus Christ. How do I— oh my god. Ah! Oh, okay. Oh, it's been so long since I've done that. Oh wait, I don't need to go this way. Heck. Oh no, wait, maybe I do. I'm so lost. Come on, everyone. Come over here. that? I pressed the button. Oh, that's so annoying. I pressed the button to do the smoke bomb. Why did it do that? May, welcome in. How are you? You're good. I'm glad to hear it. Hi, Mai. I'm okay. Shit. That's so funny. You can just walk behind them. Shit. Oh god. Oh, okay. Talking tortoise. God. Interesting country this is. Oh, hello. Yay! I hate that it puts you all the way at the back at the beginning if you mess up the stealth part.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there, Korjin. We seek 4 foreigners. One, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past.
That's so mean, calling me rude.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think. You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Yes, my little fish guest. Please tell me I can get one of these as a minion.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
The fuck?
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Probably because he just fucking hates them.
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure. I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Kojin of the Red serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path. Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
Oh. Is it his back?
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
I feel like, does Tassogare mean dusk? It does! I only know that because one of my favorite manga is Shimanami Tatsugare, which is like Our Dreams at Dusk, and I was like, I'm pretty sure Shimanami is dreams. So that's pretty cool. The bridge is Dusk Bridge. I'm still annoyed he tried to deceive us, but at least we were prepared for it. Even so, next time we should probably try to avoid running around Kugane in the middle of the night with half the city guards snapping at our heels. True. What did those look like? I should have tried them on. Oh, they got into my armory chest? Oh, I actually have space. That's a shocker. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know we just had an ad, but I need to take a quick break. Because I didn't realize the ad was coming, so I need the bathroom. I will BRB while Samoa can do some checks. Oh my gosh, I'm 93% cursed. That seems real. Yeah, I will be right back.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
I've been muted for like 2 minutes. That's so funny. Let me try that again. Hi Raiders, welcome in. My name is Kirsty. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a Scottish writer who plays story-based games on the PC, PlayStation, and Switch. Today we're playing some Final Fantasy XIV. I am at the beginning part of Stormblood. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Nina. I hope you had a good stream. If you're not already following Nina, definitely go and check them out. They're one of my besties. How was your stream, Nina? What were you up to? Alitato, welcome in. How are you? Dima, hello. How are you doing? Mal, welcome in. How are you doing? Floss and Minotaur, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for letting me know I was muted. I was just waffling on and saying the story. Didn't realize I was muted. That's so funny. You're doing some post Stormblood content? What? What? Fine, thank you. Hope you're well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad you're alright as well, Mal. Yeah, I'm good. I'm vibing. Oh, was it like some like side quests kind of thing? But yeah, I really appreciate the raid, Nina. Let me get back into it. If anyone needs to raid and work or raid and run, I totally understand. Yeah. Where was I? I'll read it again since I didn't read it. It's muted. Oh, side quests? Okay. That's cool. I've barely done any side quests in this game now. I used to do all of them and it made me worn out. But it really upset me seeing all the exclamation marks on the map. I was like, ah! And now I'm like trying not to see them. No worries, Nina. Have a good lurk and have some good food. I will keep an eye on him for the time being. We can release him after you return with Gosetsu. He will doubtless have some choice words to say to the little fellow. Sotoban, mayhap, it would be prudent to prepare your ship for our immediate departure. As you wish. Everything is in order? Then let us be off. The Sekisei Gumi barracks are to the north. I really hope we get a Gyodo. There's a Gyodo minion. Because I need a minion of that. It just looks so goofy. That's you as a kid? I'm still trying to get a hang of Kugane. You were very bald, really? That's really surprising. I must ask that you wait here. You may be assured that this will not take long. Oh, for anyone coming in with a raid, look at the figure I got in the mail yesterday. Ooh. Isn't it beautiful? It's my new favorite possession. Is it really going to be as simple as he says, do you think? No. Wait outside the barracks. Continue waiting outside the barracks. He said it wouldn't take long, right? Because this feels a bit long to me. Calm down, Lise. Everything is going to be alright. Much as I hate to admit it, I share Hancock's dim view of government officials and their supposed incorruptibility. From what I've gleaned of the Far East, they're probably exchanging lengthy pleasantries. There seems to be a correct way to do everything here, bribery being no exception. I say we leave it to them, right, Delilah? Sure. Have good food, Nina. Right. Everything's fine, probably. I mean, it couldn't be as bad as the last time we stood outside waiting for something to happen. True. Everyone fucking died that time. That was terrible.
How about you?
Ah!
Was that? That was Gazetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Lise, wait!
I suppose we should follow her then.
For anyone coming in the raid, have you been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket? Because I'm addicted to opening packs. It's so bad.
Victory to the samurai!
Oh, they're fighting.
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Take me to Snurch, I'll worship like a snail at the shrine of your light.
Kristen, welcome in, how are you?
This is a surprise! What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisukumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one.
He's so funny. As good as it gets. It's very nice outside. Ooh, lovely.
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations. Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
No. Oh, those are kind of cute. I don't have any of those unlocked, but you know, they're cute. I must apologize that you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. There's no need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? It just so happens we have found a willing captain. Truly? What fortune. We will tell you all about it back at the yacht company offices. Alphino and Tataru are waiting for us there. Actually, what am I doing? Let me take the Aethernet. Greetings, honoured madam. Will you be entering? Oh, I don't need to read that out loud. Why did I read that out loud? Am I going to go to another new place today? Why are we waving at the fish? Gosetsu, thank the 12 you're unharmed. As you can see, Master Alphino, I am the very picture of health. You, vile fiend, malevolent trickster! How kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon! But first I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. You have every right to be angry, good sir. Gladly would have returned to you your coin, had I not been forced to repay certain gambling debts beforehand. Setting that matter aside for the moment, where is Lady Yukiri? Was she not travelling with you? For a time, aye, but we parted ways some while ago, the better to improve our chances of finding Lord Hien. Now, I've heard of Hien. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen him, but I've heard of Hien. Lord Hien? Forgive me, I've yet to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne and our master. He was a passionate voice for the cause of Doman liberation, and when we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. So you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army unto your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12th, we had no choice. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Yukiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him, I would need Yukiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day, for the new viceroy, Yotsu, is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. Thank you. I believe that makes matters a good deal clearer. It should please you to learn that we are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow their imperial oppressor. Then allow me to join you. My inquiry is here borne no fruit, and hence my desire to return to Othard. Once there, I can lead you to our headquarters in Yanxia, where we shall all be reunited with Yukiri. Mayhap not all. Alphino's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Tataru and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There is a Garlean embassy just down the road, after all. Oh my god, we're not travelling with Alphino? While I appreciate the vote of confidence, I should be glad to accompany you all as a soldier in the field, so to speak. Come now, brother. A competent commander assigns his soldiers the task best suited to them, as you of all people should know. And you are so very good at espionage and intrigue. Oh my god, we're not going with Alphino? What is this? For we all must serve each in our own way. Very well, it would seem my place is here. I'm horrified. Sotoban is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot. That's shocking. I've been waiting for you, my friends. All preparations have been completed and my ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without further delay? Sure. If you insist, with me, everyone, the Ruby Sea awaits. Oop. Where are we going? Oh. We're going to the sea? The sea is the location?
I remember the water. How it turned crimson in the morning.
What the fuck is that? Is there a volcano here?
A
the hell?
shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
Right, what the fuck is that? What the hell? And is that lava? I love the music here. It's a bit of a bop. How wide and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea, filled with promise and adventures and treasures, many wonderful treasures. Oh, that's interesting. There's an Aethernet destination here, but there's no crystal. Hi, lemurs. Welcome in. Stormblood is going good. Now, in order to reach the shores of Othard, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. To set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the Pirate Lords. So let us go and greet them. Our destination is to the Isle to the west. This doesn't look very far to me. Delilah, why don't we jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. An excellent idea. I think you shall find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the Isle. That's so funny. Just casually swimming. Right, this should be easy and a good way to loosen up before the next fight whenever it comes. 20 kills says I beat you there. Rude! You get a head start because you're an NPC. Ah, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tansui. Oh, I love this music. Oh wait, so the lava is part of this land? Oh. The lava is part of the Ruby Sea? Oh. I was thinking this would be like part of authored. I fear you have the advantage of me. Most honourable and esteemed Delilah Hope, I'm Tansui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss. Oh, I like the purple in his hair. You wish to pay the ruby tithe? Yes, with your guild perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I'd pay for their passage to Authored. Does this sum meet with your satisfaction? The sea has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely. Unless you tripled it. Do you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugane, I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms, the wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom, and the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning... Sir, you've got to come quickly. The bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well, I will be there shortly. A proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before Coben. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? So I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they've done, but for what I expect they will do. I feel like he's wearing the same jacket as me, actually. I'm not sure what to make of that man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled for now. What was that? What was that he and the other pirate were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Oh gosh, that's quite far. We're about to go into an ad. Adders, I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I can go on my mount. Hallelujah. Whoa. There's a fire crab. Oh God. This place is scary. Fellow Samurai enjoyer, see? Yes. I love being a selfish DPS. Stay away from me. Get them big numbers, exactly. Oh. Who the hell's that?
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Wait, am I literally wearing his outfit?
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us.
Ah, my back.
You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
I think I am wearing his coat.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight.
Well,
The problem,
kimono.
you see,
I
is
don't know
that
why I'm
many
saying
of my
coat.
comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kugane stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
So true.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat, and the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds!
Perfidy? What the hell's that? I've never heard that
She
word
must be
before.
stopped. Come,
Perfidy?
Let us find Soloban and put us here at once.
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Calm down, Hope. I can't believe I found the man whose coat I'm wearing. What are we waiting for? Come, come. Soroban cannot have gone far. Though, now that I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish us to be seen by his Kojin brethren? I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment. Why is there a shark in the air? Flying shark. Could you imagine in real life if you saw a flying shark? That'd be terrifying. She's off. Goodbye. Hope was sleeping for so long today. I couldn't believe it. She like literally was like sleeping from when I started work at 9. Well, maybe about half 9 probably. To like half 4. She never sleeps that long. Like she literally didn't even budge when I sat down on the couch for my lunch. Which normally she comes over for a cuddle. Or, well, I also even had a tuna sandwich. And she loves tuna. So I was shocked, honestly. Oh, Torgal was off up the wall there. That was so funny. Did you see that? Oh, go away, bombfish. Oh. Oh my god, I'm being attacked. Leave me alone. I wanted to show you Torgal running up the wall. Because it looked so silly. Oh my god, I'm going to die here. Oh, God. Right, look at this. This is ridiculous. He's off! It looks so silly. Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company as my red brothers. No, by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often our shell is quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tansui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. Ah, that reminds me, Delilah. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. I just want to know what the fuck that is. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, the Ruby Sea and Oathard are connected. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Oh, you're one of the Ijin from the beach, leaving us already? No need to pay the tithe, like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were likely to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we'd be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Okie dokie. I forgot I need to be on the lookout for Aether Currents. Ugh. What in the fuck is that? That is scary. You have spoken with the Confederates up above then? Excellent. If you are ready to depart, we may do so at any time. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Tansui said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach, and with this I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soroban. Truly we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best and hope that we shall meet again. So we finally arrived and authored. All we need to do now is liberate Doma. Yeah, all we need to do. Ah, yes, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor. The element of surprise. Unlike in Garabania, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doman Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit, but before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tansui was talking about. It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze. What? Ceruleum?
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Oh, this fucking guy again. Oh.
Sworn enemy of Doma, of my master, the traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans, Yotsuyu.
Okay, but she's kind of cute. Like, she's really pretty.
Herself. And look behind her.
Maybe we should give her a chance.
How very Donna. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kugane this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Is she making him shoot one of his friends?
Kill him. Surely.
What the fuck?
He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
Okay, never mind. She's insane.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Oh my god.
Oh, very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Tell it to work, you understand?
What?
A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
What the heck?
But they're my parents. You can't expect me
to... Oh my gosh. This is... Oh my gosh. Fuck it. We'll show them no mercy. Jalella's like, fucking go!
Think for a moment. If you go charging now, every one of those villages is as good as dead. We must consider the wider picture.
Alice, you're boring.
We risk alerting the Garleans to
Let
our
me kill her.
presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Oh, my back is so sore.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they have learned all I know. Use this time to make plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Oh my god, he's off.
Oh. Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Oh my god.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
She's so nasty.
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
Gosh. That was a lot. She's... She's a bit much. I hate it as much as you, maybe even more. Every fibre of me, my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Gosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes. For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Okay. Do we swim there? What? Or can I run? Oh, Torgal was swimming and decided he didn't want to do it. I do love the music here. It's very jaunty. Where the heck am I going? Oh, this is... okay, this is a dead end. Okay. I do have to swim. Ow. What's going on with my back? What the hell is that? We seem to have evaded their patrols so far. What is that tower anyway? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we're in Onokoro, and the tower is known as Heaven on High, a mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me, I'm starting to sound like Alpha. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. I just love when anyone roasts Alphino. It's so funny. Over there. Do you see it? Doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. I can't see a single stray arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? What in the fuck? Calm down, we had nothing to do with— Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not, no. Time to run, Lise. We save our strength for any that give chase. You too, Delilah. Oh my god. Alana, welcome back. How are you? I'm so scared of those things. Alana, I just met, what was her name? Yosetsu? I saw her and I was like, oh, she's pretty. And then she was just... evil. Just straight up evil. Let my health come back a bit. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to, sharing an island with these things. Now, all we need to do is convince them to help us. Banger. Yeah, she is kind of What's for dinner? Oh. Kimchi chicken glass noodle soup. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Random ingredients, hoping it turns out okay. I'm sure it will. Oh, there's a settlement here, and they've even got their own aetherite. Wait a minute, I've seen that standard before. It was when we went with Tansui, which means this place belongs to... Oh. Oh. Oh god, those are ugly. Slay. It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. So Gosetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor? The self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire? Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. Whoa. Whoa. Why is everyone here? And on really interesting mounts. Oh, hello. We're twinning. It's my twin. Look, we're twinning. What wind brings you hither of all places? Were you not bound for Author's shores? I see. I trust you've not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No? Then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I will take you to the captain, Rasho. Tansui kinda... I like his purple hair. Just like that, an audience with their leader? How very accommodating. We must needs choose our words carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Reverence Toll. Oh god, I'm scared. I feel like she's gonna fuck up. Did I feel like I just heard a... I think I just heard an aether current. Something's making noises at me. I did hear an aether current. Greetings. You must be Rasho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh gods, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand that we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. Please. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Gosetsu, a former leader of the rebellion. I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Isari? The Garleans have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remains secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we've come here to achieve. That volcano, or whatever in the background, looks so cool in this lighting. Like the illuminated lava, that looks so cool. Also, I think these guys should join and listen to me and join in our force, because I'm wearing the same outfit as them, so we're teammates. You have told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Garleans declare war in the Confederacy? Yeah, the graphics update, I guess that's making that look really cool. Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality, if you would excuse us. He's got some big ass feet. Oh, I like this person's outfit. Where? Oh. Hey, hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Gosetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince him to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're on the same mind. Oh, we're about to have an ad. Adders, I appreciate you. 'Tis little wonder they refuse. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. God, I feel like I guess there's a lot of politics in this X pack. The arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no sign of recent use or maintenance. Okay. Oh no, not the haha, yeah. I mean, I don't mean like politics in fantasy media. I mean, sometimes it can be really cool. Just depends how they do it, really. Where? Taking an interest in the ship? Heh, good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. The Confederacy favours flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like the Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently. What with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around? If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? Oh, okay, we're swimming. What? Why are these guys naked? Do they need to be naked for you to capture them? What the fuck? Number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. I keep forgetting I can use my mount. I love this mix of the theme. Had a good look around, then we just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said, they have no intention of standing up to Yotsu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. The situation is coming to a head. I agree. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance? Oh god. ARR fetch questing, here we go. Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know it won't be the last. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. I think I'll take these actually. Oh, Eastern Bow. Okay. Oh gosh. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Alkumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape here and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. Okay. What's up here? Hayase. I feel like I recognize the name Hayase. I'm not sure. It isn't something I've read. Whoa, this just keeps going up. That's interesting. I know I need to go do MSQ stuff, but I'm just exploring. Oh wait, true. This is a tower. Cool. What a weird structure. wonder if you go inside it at any point. Whee! Come at the behest of a Fumi for medicine? My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this Doman, unable to stomach the sea. A true confederate could raise a dozen ships whilst in his cups. Maybe this one should return whence he came. Ew. I like their boat. Why does it shift and shudder still? Medicines? Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Ifumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. Oh. Oh, I forgot Torgal can't swim. Whoa. What the heck is that over there? Looks interesting. She has the hair I used to have. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was when he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes the water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first, after all. The captain too was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you too will renounce your ties and join us some day. Aye, I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tansui unfolded all. I think on my offer, Westerner, you may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. My eye just got really stingy. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Esther, if you're courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may be still of use. While you're about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for the meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be courageous, sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. That's fucked. Oh my god. I'm having so many issues. First my eye is stingy. Now I think there's a hair. What's going on? These things are terrifying. How do you summon these in real life? Someone's gonna come for me whilst I'm getting the meat. No, maybe not. God, I've just remembered I have to go pick up my parents from the airport tomorrow. Ugh. You've been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Yuki corpse? I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gyuki's game. But as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace. And wayward travellers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. How goes Stormblood? It's alright. We met the crazy lady. Really scary lady. And now we're doing fetch quests. Oh, sorry, Hope. Did I wake you? Have I seen Xenos at all? Not today. No. You there. Aye, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Clay, welcome in. How are you? Hope is so cute, by the way. I literally... Whenever I walk past Hope and she's sleeping, I literally feel like I have to go and squeeze her. Or I just stand there and stare at her like... Ooh. I think, like, obviously cats are cute, but I think because she's so round as well, it's like, just so cute. EP, so very EP, that's a mood. You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. Oh. Ah, I'm stuck. Help. Do I just keep doing this? Oh. Oh, I guess they stay there until you find them. We are in the fetch quest moment, yes. I feel like there's so many fetch quests in ARR that, like, after that it's like, this is fine. Am I still in? I don't know, actually. Probably not. No. $62 now. Didn't mind Stormblood too much. Yeah, I feel like it gets like a bad rep, but I don't know. It's probably just like everyone has different fantasy politics they enjoy. So it just depends on that, I think. You cast about for the Confederate recruit and at last spy a young Ori man lurking behind the rocks to the west. Where? Oh. How did Delilah see that? Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Actually, I do. I'm literally wearing your uniform. Literally, yes, I am. Forgive me, 'twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it, for the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. Aww. Do you think people around here have sore necks? Because they're at crick and they've got a crick in Bye, sorry. I shouldn't have done that. So, what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? What? All this time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I think I might leave that for next time actually, because it is 10 to midnight. I'm guessing the mushroom place is what this is. I don't know. Okay, well, I feel like here is a good place to leave it for today. Don't really want to get into anything in case it takes longer than I expect, and then I'm up until 12:30. Especially because I've not had a lot of sleep this week. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Yeah, imagine. Several cutscenes will play in sequence moment. Imagine. Actually, let's skip this song. That'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Came back at the end. No! Welcome back, Manda. Oh my god, my back is actually ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Okay, who should we rate today? Let's see. Should we raid Mary? She's playing some Tiny Glade, which I think is really cute. I still haven't bought it myself, but I love watching people play it. It's just like, I don't know. It's really satisfying. I'm about... oh. I was about to sneeze there and then it went away. I was like, no. Yeah, let's go raid Mary. Let me get that going. Thank you for storm bleeding. Oh god. When you're on your period and it's stormy outside. Here we go. Here are the raid messages to take with you. I would appreciate if you take one. Tiny Glade looks so satisfying, right? 1 week until the bleeding starts. Folks, so nice. Jesus. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Here's my Discord if you want to talk off stream. Also, best place for book club updates. I just recently announced the book club book for the 15th of November. We'll be reading oh my god, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. A Memory Called Empire by Arcady Martin. Which is a big sci-fi book, so I'm excited about that. It's our first sci-fi book, I think. Here is my YouTube where I post K-pop and K-drama reactions. I just posted a BBT reaction earlier. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And oh yeah, I forgot, I won't be live tomorrow because I'm picking my parents up at the airport, so I won't be live again until Tuesday next week. We'll be playing some more Metaphor. But yeah, I hope you have a good weekend, everybody. Goodbye.